Hello everyone, welcome back to our Mudbox 2017 tutorial series on this StoneBridge project. Now the first video was all done in Maya. We made this very simple base mesh of the StoneBridge. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get into actually sculpting our bridge. Now the rim here, this was a little bit more of a thick rocked area, and this ledge here is also thick rock, and the rock or the wall in between was kind of like a slate. So we're going to need to step up the subdivision level. So we're going to take a look first at what we got going on here. So we're going to go to Mesh, and we're going to go to Display, and go down to Turn on Wireframe so we can see what we have here. So this is what the mesh looked like when we finished inside of Maya. So we're going to step up by going to Mesh and add new subdivision level. I might as well go ahead and also rename this guy here. Let's go ahead and make sure this is named PQ1. Sorry about all the chatter in the background. My dog is being neurotic and pacing around the halls. I guess we have to do this in object list. Rename object. We'll go ahead and just call it bridge. Okay. And then go to deselect model. Move back to layers. Okay. Now we're ready to step up our subdivision. So we're going to go to Mesh and add new subdivision level. We can also use Shift D, that will add another subdivision level. So I'll go ahead and hit Shift D again. Okay, so now we're at subdivision level 3, and you see now it's at 80,000 polygons. So we're almost to the area where we can start to model this. We're going to hit Shift D again. And you also start seeing this is starting to get much more dense. We're at 321,000 polygons now. Okay. And let's go ahead and turn off wireframe now because we don't need that on at this point. Turn off wireframe. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and add ourselves in our first sculpt layer. We're just going to call this one base rock. Okay. And let's go ahead and we're going to use our wax tool here. And let's turn on symmetry, make sure mirror X is on. We're going to use our strength at 3. Okay. Let's see what we get from that. Okay, so there's strength at 3. Not bad. Okay. You see that's about how thick we're pulling out. Okay. And let's go down here where it says stamp spacing. Let's go ahead and reduce the stamp spacing so we don't have like that jumping that's going on here. That'll take care of that. Or we can just undo stamp spacing. That will also take care of that. There'll still be a little bit of a stutter goes on from, but oops, a little too much. Let's knock this down to, let's say, 1. Okay. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. It's pretty intense. Okay. Let's smooth this out and see if we can bring this back down. Bring it back in the game. So just holding down Shift, dragging it over the outside here. Okay. Bringing it back in. In here, I'm just going to hold down Shift, smooth this out. Same thing here. Okay. Too bad. Smooth that right there too. Okay, not bad. I'm going to add a little bit more wax here at the bottom, so I'm just going to tap a little bit more in, hold down Shift, smooth that out. Okay. Works for me for now. Let's look at the top here. Okay, we're gonna just, my brush size a little smaller. I'm just gonna run my wax tool right over here. Okay. A little bit over the top here as well. Oops, not there. There. Okay, that looks kind of chunky right now, but we're going to go ahead and just run our smooth brush over the top of it. Hold down Shift, so I don't have to shift tools. If you're confused about what I'm doing with holding down Shift, since you're not seeing me change tools, I'm essentially just selecting, if you hold down Shift, it activates this smooth tool, which goes through and smooths out all the hard edges that you create when you're roughing geometry like this. Okay, so that side's done. Okay, smoothing that out. That looks pretty good. Alright, so now we gotta do the other side. Okay. Same deal, I'm just gonna go all the way around the outside. I don't really care if it matches exactly on the side as it does the other side. That's not really super important to me. Especially since you can't see them side by side. As long as it's close. Now in the future, I'm only going to do the model or the sculpting and texturing on one side, and then I'm just going to do the other side off video because it's going to be essentially tedious and repetitive to watch the same thing I do on one side do on the other, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do it twice. So I'm only going to do this on both sides once. After this, when I start doing the details, I'm just going to do it on one side. So if you guys start watching a little bit later on, you know that's why it seems like I'm doing one side and then all of a sudden you come back to the next video and the other side's done as well. I'm just not going to record it. If you guys have any questions about that, go ahead and just leave the questions in the comment section and I'll address them if need be. Okay. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. We're at about 8 minutes, which is the perfect stopping point, so I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm going to go to File, Save Scene As. I'll just call this one Bridge, Stone, and we're going to get rid of the prefix FBX, which is what I exported it or imported it as, so it's now going to be a mud file. And really, I should have its own directory. Right now, it's in my Maya stuff, so let's go ahead and just create one for Mudbox too. There's Mudbox projects. Let's see here. There it is. And we'll just call this one. Create yourself a new folder. And we'll just call this one StoneBridge. Okay, and we'll just save it right there. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next lesson.